Hi all, Wolf Lord Rho here. Today we are talking about the Eisenhorn TV series announcement. A lot of you have been asking if I'd do a quick video on it with my thoughts, so ask and you shall receive. So let's go over the announcement itself first so we're all up to speed. Games Workshop and Frank Spotnitz to create live action Warhammer 40k TV series. Games Workshop and Big Light Productions jointly announced today development of Eisenhorn, a live action science fiction and fantasy television series. Frank Spotnitz, the man in the high castle, The X-Files, will act as both showrunner and executive producer on the series, which will be based on the widely popular Warhammer 40k games, miniatures and novels. The genre-bending series is set in the Warhammer 40k universe where mankind teeters on the brink of annihilation, while humanity's armies wage unending war across 1 million battlefields. In the darkness, a secret conflict rages, fought by the agents of the Imperial Inquisition. Drawing from sci-fi, fantasy and crime genres, Eisenhorn will see Inquisitor Gregor Eisenhorn and his band of investigators fight to thwart the monstrous schemes of aliens, heretics and demons before mankind's doom is sealed. Games Workshop is the company behind the globally recognised Warhammer 40k brand and a household name within geek culture. Whoa. Geek culture? Geek culture? I'm ripped like a ninja, mate. Who are you calling a geek? Okay, I guess I am, but hey, less of the stereotyping in press announcements, if you please. It's one of the reasons I made this channel in the first place, was to try and remove some of that stereotypical geekness that has been labelled on Games Workshop fans. A lot of normal people are allowed to like Games Workshop, okay? Let's get rid of these stereotypes. Anyway, carrying on. While Big Light Productions is the award-winning international production company whose credits include Amazon's The Man in the High Castle, Medicae on Netflix and Ransom on CBS. So, first off, obviously it's great news to hear that we are getting Warhammer 40k on a screen. Finally, after all these years, we're not having some low-budget CGI thing. We're getting a proper invested production in any format. That is great news and a big step forward for Games Workshop. Hopefully, if they pull this off right, it could be a big step forward to bigger and better things, like finally getting some true Adeptus Astartes action on the big screen. Now, I haven't watched any of these mentioned TV series of Big Light Productions, so I don't know if they're particularly good or a little bad. If you guys have seen any of them, then drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm not a big TV watcher in general, to be honest, so disclaimer. Most of my spare time is spent between either getting in a workout or prepping for the next video for you guys. But what I do know is that none of these series jump out as me having been major hits, such as Stranger Things or Game of Thrones. Yeah, maybe I would see them if I managed to get TV control off of the missus, but trying to get the control off her when she's watching Love Island is, that's a 40k equivalent battle in itself. Now, perhaps these series are bigger hits over in the States. US subscribers, let us know in the comments if you think these are really good TV series. But that said, don't get me wrong, this is a good thing. The series have a strong base in the novels, and I'm sure Dan Abnett will be there assisting with the scripts, so it has a very solid base to go from. Hopefully we get something high budget that truly fits the feel of the 40k universe, rather than some low budget Doctor Who rubbish. I'm sure I just upset a lot of people there, but I'm afraid that I absolutely hate Doctor Who. So in that regard, I am very happy it has American production rather than the BBC. I hope this is kept dark and gritty, Something akin to the Dredd remake as opposed to the original Judge Dredd with Stallone. That kind of difference. I don't mean that in the sense of knocking Stallone. Don't get me wrong, I am an 80s baby, people. I grew up idolising Arnie and Stallone movies. That is my genre. I'm just talking in the sense of the grittiness of what I want to see, the feel of the series. I've always thought an animated series or movie would be the way to go, but this has me hopeful, and only time will tell if it proves to be a success or failure. If it flops, then damn it, we'll just have to write and produce our own one, like the Astartes series that is so popular on YouTube, and I'll definitely watch those and do a video on my thoughts on that very soon. But I think good times are ahead, guys. Just wait for that great crusade into Horus Heresy cinematic universe one day. It's coming, it's coming. Okay, calm down, Rho, we've got a long way to go before then. But Big Light Productions, if you need a narrator or a Wolf Lord Rho cameo as an Imperial Guardsman in the background, you know where to find me. But that's it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on the announcement, everyone? Are you excited, nervous, or disappointed even? Do you think there was a better character to go with for the first foray onto screen? Or are you ecstatic that Eisenhorn is the one chosen? Who are your thoughts on to play Eisenhorn? Drop a comment down below with your thoughts as usual. I love reading them. As always, big thank you to all my subscribers. Your support really means a lot to me, it truly does. And if you enjoyed this particular vid, then why not drop a like on it too. But with that said, I'm off, and I'll see you guys again real soon.